should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Green Bay Packers. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Lambeau. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Packers first down.
Ready?
1st and 10.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Love looking to throw it. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up 1st and goal.
Jacobs. It's going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Ravens' 5-yard line.
Watch out now. Blue, 30, ready.
Throwing. Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on 2nd down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
Love, this is 3rd and goal. And it's a Packers touchdown from 4 yards out. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon. That was a big throw right there on 3rd and goal.
And the defense has to be prepared for you to throw the ball on 3rd and goal. Because really, 2nd down, 2nd and goal, that's your play action time, and you're not sure whether they're going to run it or throw it. 3rd down, you're usually sure they're probably going to pass it. Even more impressive that they got it done. And on the opening drive of the game.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing is Jackson. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Boy, somehow, someone lost that running back downfield. He had acres of space, but this ball overthrown. And that's one you've got to be able to hit on.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Jackson now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Now it's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's 3rd down and 4. Now it's Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Hopkins. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Ravens respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything is working pretty well. For the defense,
what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things. Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Love from the gun. Now he'll tuck this and run. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 26.
1st down. 1st and 10.
Love now. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
4 yards. That's another Packers.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And he rifles one incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
95. Ready?
Here's Love. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. A defender gets there, and it's a touchdown. Well, not exactly the way that they drew it up, partner, but certainly not going to complain because the end result, touchdown.
A great outcome for the offensive side, but a crushing play defensively. You make a quick stop, force a fumble, and you see them take the fumble all the way in for 6 points. Now the challenge becomes not getting down and going out and continuing to make plays and hoping the ball bounces your way the next time.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Play action. Now Jackson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Baltimore first down.
They'll give up the gun to Hill. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. He'll look to throw. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have the coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Offense set at the line for this next drive. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
To throw is Jackson. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. With Sean Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick six, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick six, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
That's caught. It's Flowers. And, oh, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
2 yards still to go. Third down now. Now Jackson. Underneath here to Hill. And he will have a Ravens first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Henry up the middle. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Packers 42-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 to first.
stands in at the 20-yard line.
Off the option, here's Henry. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Here's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick 6. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
This offense so far on 3rd down, a perfect.
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Green Bay Packers. With Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. Off we go from Green Bay. So, all my years, here's one that you don't see often. The field goal team on first down. And as expected, this one's not going to get us. It's no good. And this will stay a scoreless game.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
180. Hey, shot. Hey. Hey, Ozzy, sit up. Sit up.
Now the first carry for King Henry.
Derrick Henry, the ball.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 2. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
DC, right? 180.
We're going to go right back to Henry, and he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Out to his right, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Left side into the hands of Hopkins. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Baltimore. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
The score, Ravens 7, Packers nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Love to throw to get started. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be forced out of bounds.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good for our Packers.
On first down, it's Love. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Let's go. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end downfield. And he will get into the end zone. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. On the ground, this is Justice Hill. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Pistol give to Henry. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
3rd down, 3 to go. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game. You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
On the set. Black swap.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Finding room to the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
At the 8-yard line.
Set, ready.
Here's Jacobs. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Yeah, go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He runs with it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
3rd and goal.
Ready, ready. 10 cycle. Red, cycle. Drill green. Black ultra. Claws red. Ready.
Here's Love to throw. On the run to the right. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Alohi Gilman. And the Ravens are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's going to be out of bounds up past the 20. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10 up at the 42.
First down, Ravens.
Bateman is the motion man. A first down throw for Jackson. Working across the field, completes this one to Hopkins. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. A gain there of 27 yards.
A gain of
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. 1st and 10. Again, it's Jackson. That one intercepted. Picked off by Keyshawn Nixon.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Forced to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's out of bounds up close to the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create.
And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike. He gets into dropping. It's a loss of 8. On comes the Packers punting team. Tylan Wallace deep for Baltimore. Take it in, back at his own 12. And some nifty running on the return. He's got some good yardage before he was taken down. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll run here with Hill. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with a 3rd and long ahead. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers are going to take over here at their own 22.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's Daniel Whelan now as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3. Jackson moving to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be close to the 1st down. Just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage.
Hey! Go ahead.
Here's Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the 1st down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they were able to convert.
Report!
On the option, they give it to Henry. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. Jackson looking to throw. Moving left. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
And the Baltimore 1st down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On the ground, they'll go with Hill. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Jackson exiting the pocket right. And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have it just past the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
And the Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Jacobs. Space to run inside the 20. And he will score! Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. McManus on for the point after. The kick is good, and the Packers will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Tylan Wallace now on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw is Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. It's 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Open man downfield. It is Hopkins. And he will score. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown Ravens. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Ravens will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. It was Arterius Washington bringing them down.
37-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8.
Ready, set.
From the gun, it's Love. Moving outside the pocket. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
All the way. Tucker Pratt. Touchdown, Green Bay. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Now, Jackson. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. Kingsley Enagbare in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing Jackson. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others...
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all.
I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manapon. Rolling out to Durban, Marble pudding with some prawns. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, not you.
Dallas multipass.
I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bither.
Ibiza. Yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. Yeah. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper.
Switch it up.
From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we the settler. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie, I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bither. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bither. Oh, you stay with it. In the same city. I done been around this world, you can't think with me. Oh, you a wannabe, I'm what they wanna be. A well-adjusted free thinker, that's autonomy. That means I make my own decisions, boy, what do you do? I could spend a week or two out in Honolulu. And I ain't got $1 billion, but I got a screw loose to the people that see the world just like the news do. While you stunting on the block, you can invest that money, get funded by some stocks. I'd rather make a punchline than punch into a clock. Life is hard, but you won't change it just wishing on a star. Cause you can miss this like you in the dark. This beat is intimate, so you can really feel my heart. System built for us to fail, but somehow we all prevail. By the time I was 17, man, I thought I'd be in jail. Cause we moved out to the burbs and still get cuffed up in a cell. Most are blind to this world, but this world, I see it well.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up. Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We might more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't.
Along the shores of Lake Erie, the Dog Pound already in full roar. We welcome you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Washington Commanders and the Cleveland Browns. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. Off we go from Cleveland. They'll run, and this is Quinshawn Judkins. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. A gain of 48. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They run it once more with Judkins. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
60
3.
Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18, Pioneer.
They go play action with Sanders. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Mikey Samerstill. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Commanders. Well, that changes the story quickly. Looked like a very nice opening drive to start. Instead, Greg, it goes back the other way, and the defense scores first.
And, Mike, early on, that's exactly how they drew it up. They wanted to come out and establish themselves with this first drive of the game, and then all of a sudden, disaster strikes. Not only do they turn the ball over, the defense is able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
19 tight. Let's go now.
Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 25-yard
From the gun, it's Sanders. Open man. That is Bond. That's how you get yourself out of a 2nd and 20 hole. Big gain there. He'll leave them just shy of the 1st down. On 3rd and 1, it's Sanders. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a 1st down.
19.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, it's Shador. Downfield for Njoku. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It is a big play for the Browns. 32 yards. Chance now to make up for that earlier pick 6. They have it 1st and goal. It is brought in the end zone. Isaiah Bond. Touchdown, Cleveland. Now the try for an extra point. His kick is good. And the Browns will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
On the set. Roll.
A run here. It's Chris Rodriguez. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. It is 2nd and 9.
Panther 11. Here we go.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll get forward, give him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down.
Come on.
And 5.
60 by 6.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And he will score. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Washington. Moody now for the extra point.
Jake Moody for the extra point.
He gets it to go, and the Commanders will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14 from 7.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Mustang 19. Here we go.
On first down, it's Sanders. Forced out wide. Pass caught by Bond. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
As Shador on first down, flushed to his right. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Cedric Tillman. Touchdown, Browns. Now the try here for the point after. He's got it. And the Browns will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. He's to midfield. Meanwhile, Greg, a very nice return here. Good field position for this next drive. He'll start at the 35.
You know, Mike, for a lot of guys in the league, the best way to make an impact as a rookie is through special teams. And anytime you can make yourself valuable, find a way to contribute, you do it. And that was a heck of a return right there.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the 29, here's second and 5. Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Merritt. He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1.
It's a gain of 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Third and short, and it's Daniel. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. That is pulled in at the 5. And he's in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Commanders. Make it 2 touchdowns in the very first quarter of play. Moody's extra point is good. And the Commanders have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Trap 60, trap 60. Go! Warriors 70. Ready.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And he will go all the way. Cedric Tillman, touchdown Cleveland. That's 2 2 touchdowns for him now in this first quarter alone. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go.
Daniels now on first down. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
Brings up second and goal.
To the air again is Daniels. Flush to his right. And he's going to be swallowed up, taken down, sacked back at the 5.
A loss of a yard. It's third down and
Third and goal. It's Daniels. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Washington. On is Moody to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders go up by 7. 28-21. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Get it.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. He's going to let this one go deep. And this will be incomplete.
Okay, ready.
Second and 10.
19 tight.
35-yard line.
Ready, ready.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute.
Ready.
Start of the second. Browns in control of the football. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. As we are ready to get back underway. On first and 10, it's Sanders. Out to his right. He'll let one go down the middle. And the Commanders are going to take possession.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Room to run at the 35. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. It's a another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. And I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Devin Bush there on the stop from the 44-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, Daniels rolling right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And he's into the end zone. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Commanders. Moody now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Commanders add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ready. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Now, Shador. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25.
Panther 11. Panther. Ready.
Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete.
Warriors 17.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Go.
At the 24-yard line.
Go.
On 2nd down here, Sanders. He's got it at about the 8. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Panther Street.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run it here, and here's Judkins. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
It's a loss of 1.
Again, it'll be Judkins, and he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. A run to begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merritt. And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Myles Garrett able to bring him down.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. On the run to the right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 3rd down and 9.
Here we go, here we go.
Now Daniels. Has his man, it's Samuel. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
That's good for a Washington.
19 tight, 19 tight.
A gain of 34 yards.
Mustang 19.
Washington.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Daniels gonna throw again. Forced to his right. Off he goes. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
Ready.
6 yards. And it's third down.
Red. Red goal, 80.
The tight end Ertz in motion.
19 right.
From the shotgun on third down. Daniels. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
Cowboy 80. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Timberwolf. Let's go.
A run here with the veteran. It's Austin Eckler. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Back to 60, back to 60.
4 yards on the
Daniels to throw on second down. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
1918.
Commanders first
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Moving to his right. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll be second and goal.
You know, once he broke the pocket, Mike, I actually thought he was just going to call his own number and become a runner. I thought he had some green grass out in front of him to take it in, but he decides to put it in the air instead and falls incomplete.
Throwing on second down, Daniel. And that ball incomplete. Trying to get that one to Noah Brown. And now it's third and goal.
Captain 11.
Keep it in the air. Here's under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
A loss of 7 yards.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half.
7-yard attempt.
We'll have more from Cleveland after this. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Moody's kick is good. And the Commanders will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. Looking deep here for Tillman.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step 1. I promise you step 2 on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10.
18, 5 in. Buffalo 18.
From the gun, it's Shador. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Fourth down. Here's Sanders. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth, so they give the ball over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Pass the street. Come on, come on. Let's go.
Here's Rodriguez. And he'll work this down inside the 35. Devin Bush. They're on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
To throw is Daniels. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down.
Trap 60, trap 60. 18.
Throwing now. Daniel. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll take this one in. Luke McCaffrey. Touchdown, Washington. On is Moody to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Commanders are able to extend the lead.
Commanders 45, Browns 28.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready up. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready. Check up.
Now Shador on 1st down. Now a shot here deep middle. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked by Will Harris.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
Brings up
Seven Pirates.
24-yard line.
19.
The tight end Ertz in motion. On 2nd down, it's Daniel. Downfield, there's the veteran Ertz. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A gain of 24 through the air. 1st down, Washington.
And the Washington 1st down.
Here's Daniel. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Take a risk or take a trip, you know I'm tripping for my dog. Ooh, with a couple starches in them teams where they get back. This revolution been televised, I feel good with the
Cowboy. Hey, Crash. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Let's go.
Daniels now going to look to throw. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
He was covered by Denzel Ward.
Check. Cougar 19. 79 Broncos. 19 Lions.
They'll throw with Daniel. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Get it. Good.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. He's going to try it here again. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 33.
This has been tough to watch, Mike, really for a lot of reasons. And when you talk to everybody around this building, they know the future of this organization rests on the shoulders of this young rookie quarterback. And there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be missed throws and misreads. But 4 interceptions into today's game, you find yourself trailing here. At some point, they got to ask themselves.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Commanders. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the Commanders are going to extend their lead. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st down, it's Sanders. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Come on.
Now Sanders to throw on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
A gain of 21 yards.
Throwing is Daniel. That's swung out to Eckler. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
Off the zone read, Daniel's going to hang on to it. They will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss.
79 Broncos.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And
he will score again. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Washington. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So that will tie the NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. First done by Sid Luckman with the Bears in 1943. And then Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 1954. We've waited a long time. Now they have company.
35-yard line.
Mustang 19. Ready.
Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
17 yards. That's good.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Again, working deep downfield. And he will get into the end zone. Isaiah Bond. Touchdown, Cleveland. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming. Throwing again is Sanders. That's pulled in. And they're able to tag off a 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Hurt! Let it go!
A run here with Rodriguez. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Denzel Ward in on the tackle. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run it. It's Rodriguez. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Has his man. It's Samuel. 11 yards on the connection there. 1st down, Washington. Now Daniels. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Warriors 70. Cup 19.
Daniels now on 1st down. Moving outside the pocket. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I think their sideline celebrated just a little prematurely, because if you look closer, Mike, it's pretty clear. The receiver did not possess the ball while having both feet in bounds. Missed opportunity there, incomplete.
Hey, Chris. 70 Rangers. 19 tight.
Daniels gonna throw again. A throw there on 2nd down, gonna be incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and instead he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
15-yard line.
19 Cup.
Throwing again, Daniel. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
A loss of 8 yards. It's 2nd
19
down.
target.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniel. That is caught. What a throw. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Commanders. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Moody's extra point is good. The Commanders stretch things out even further. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And no return here. This is a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Trap 60. Ready, go.
They'll throw on 1st down with Sanders. He's got his tight And down the field, that's Njoku. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And the Browns, first down. First and 10.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Looking deep here for Tillman. And the Commanders are going to take possession here.
the night. All the people that you see in the night, and all the dreams up into the light. When the pieces are setting beside, we are not going out. Can you see the Joker flying over? As she's standing in the field of clover, watching out every day. What would happen if we took her away? They said the Joker is a wanted man, makes his way out across the land. See him sifting through the sand. So I'll tell you all the story about the Joker and the thief. I said I'll tell you all the story about the Joker and the thief. I said I'll tell you all about the Joker and the thief in the night.
defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector. Shorten it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The red.
Just outside of the nation's capital in nearby Landover, Maryland. Welcome in. We're getting a look at the enormous Northwest Stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Green Bay Packers and the Washington Commanders. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Landover. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first... to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. The ball's out, he lost it. And the Commanders pick it up. And they're able to rip off a nice chunk there before the fumble return comes to an end. Well, this one's certainly off to an exciting... While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down.
Ready?
Thrown on first down, Love. Escapes the pocket. Kraft has it. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boyd, I love that.
A couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
2 yards on the pickup.
Love now to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders, nothing.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Bronco switch. 7. Let go.
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt getting it for the first time. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Got to help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Down. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
And the Washington first down.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
23-yard line.
First carry now for Austin Eckler. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He finds Brown right side. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
8-yard line.
Dragon 60.
Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. And they take him to the ground, but he's going to have some good news as he's helped up here. We've got a flag down, and this one likely isn't going to count. So now, following the penalty, here's 1st and goal.
Bronco 80. Tag. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Man in motion here. Krosky-Merritt. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Parsons on the tackle. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the Packers 5.
The Packers take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5.
Get it.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Chased out to his right. And this is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the Commanders respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They stick with Jacobs. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Give that tackle to Johnny Newton.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Love on 3rd and short. On the move, headed right. Has his man, it's Dobbs. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Right, 96-yard line. Ready.
Love now. Caught, nice game left side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Ready.
Love now on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Back to the air. Love. Forced out to his right. Connects on the crosser. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers break the tie here in the 1st. It's a Romeo Dobbs touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. On now is McManus to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. To throw, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough 1st step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that, they're a long ways towards doing it.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
3rd and short, Daniels. Buying some time right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Okay, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11, Cowboy 80. Cut 19, cut 19.
And they're going to go. It's Daniels. He put everything he had into this one. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders make it a 1-point game. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. PAT up and good for Moody. And the Commanders tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Down. Ready?
Love out of the shotgun. Flushed out of the pocket. Rolling, and takes a deep shot down the middle. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Love. He's going to try another deep one here. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
And the Packers first down. A pickup on the play of 54.
Working inside the red zone.
First down.
Buys time, rolling right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off Trey Amos. He's at midfield. 30. He's at the 10. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick six.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Striker.
Love back to it after the pick. Absolutely fires this one right side. That's complete inside the 35. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Starting on the ground here, Krusty Merritt. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Warriors, 70. Ready?
Play fake here. Daniels escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
18, Cougar 19.
To the air on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos. Drop 60.
Daniels to throw on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Offense in a hurry up here. On 2nd down, Jacobs. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
38.
First down.
Red, yellow.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of 1. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking at first down here. Here's Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Gronk, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a
and into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is McManus to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Panther Street.
Handoff right side for Koski-Merritt. And those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's out to just a yard. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Now Daniels to throw. Chased out to his right. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
On the jump. 70 Rangers, 70 Viking, 18. Say, hurt. Panther 11, Panther 11. 18, Rattler, 18.
Here he goes, third and long. He's got Brown on the slant. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down.
A gain of 9. It's fourth down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, trap 60.
They're going for this. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Packers are going to have it back, and it's marked at the 38. The fourth down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks off the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
Running on first here with Jacobs. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down. Working quickly here.
8 yards on the pickup.
Here's Jacobs again on second down. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
Come on, ready?
Going run again with Jacobs. Keeps on moving into the red zone. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers double their lead to 14. On now is McManus to kick this away.
To kick off for Green Bay.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Second time, Cougar 19.
Back to work after throwing the pick. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
The 35-yard line.
Panther 60. Panther, go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That's McLaurin on the quick slant. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 60 Bobcats.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Ready?
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Set it. Bronco 80. Ready?
To the air again, Daniels. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
70. 70. Hawk 7. 19 Lions.
3rd and long for him here. Rolling left, buying some time. He's going for it himself. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a pickup of 26. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Washington, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Come on, come on.
Here's Daniels. He brings it in. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Offense in the hurry up here.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Cup 19. 18, Pioneer. Dragon 60.
From the gun, it's Daniels. On the move, headed right. And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Commanders 28.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Love. Caught, nice gain left side. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
15 yards on the play. And the Packers 1st down.
Ready? On 1st and 10, here's Love. Completes this one to Kraft. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
That's another Packers 1st down.
Jacobs running behind center. He has room past the 25. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
4 yards. That's good for a Packers 1st down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you might really break the backs of a defense.
Here we go. Set.
To the air with Love. Forced out to his right. Dumps it off. Jacobs. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
That's another Packers first down.
Ready.
Jacobs. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Packers take a 13-point lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers double their lead to 14. On now is McManus to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Daniels going to keep it. They get to him behind the line block. Looks like they're going to lose a couple on that zone read. And dose of the hurry up here. Third and long for Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second. They're down to their final one in this half.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on third down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Here's Daniels on fourth down. This is a heater going deep. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
On the double.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes first and 10.
Set, ready.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Love looking to pass. Flush down out to his left. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience is, his fourth first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21. On now is McManus to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. It's caught. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. Second down now, they need 7. To throw, Daniels. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete, brings up third down.
Ready.
Coverage defensively by Micah Parsons.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Ertz reels it in. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Working quickly here.
15 yards. And a Washington
70
first
Rangers,
down.
70 Rangers. Go.
Again, Daniels to the air. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. So it's second down coming up.
Ready, ready. Cougar 19. Ready, ready.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Escapes out, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Timeout taken by the Packers, their third and final one. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Count 19. Ready, ready.
Throwing now, Daniels. Getting out to his left. On the run, deep down the left side. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Pitch dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a fourth down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 70 Lions. Buffalo 18.
And they're going to go. It's Daniels. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
There's Love to throw.
34-yard line.
Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down.
Brendan McManus on for the Packer field goal.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they're able to tack on 3 more to this lead before halftime. On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Dragon 6.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Packers are stopped on the return and now have it at the opposing 45. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as you said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
They strike for 23 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Ready, ready.
Throwing, it's Love. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get more points to end a lopsided first half. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers grow their lead yet again.
Commanders 28.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
70, Hawk 70. 19 tight, 19 tight. Steady.
He'll throw it. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Big gain downfield. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. Come on.
Play action now. Daniels. He rolls to his right. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Packers get it back after making their third.
This ain't what you want.
So try it again. Starting me over right back at the end.
When's the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid a day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. In the mirror, no reflection. Another day, just another resurrection. Where's the glory? Just another story. I won't be the ending that was written for me. And I'm never running, so try it again. Starting me over right where I began.
It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence. Might as well not take fear off the table.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead
This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Green Bay Packers. Now the Michigan man, Jake Moody, to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. And this one fielded in the end zone. It won't be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Love looking to pass on the first play. But he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. The start less than ideal as they already face a 2nd and long. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. This is caught inside the 15. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line.
22 meter. That's good for the Packers. First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now Love. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Cougar 19. Go.
Now it's JCM, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Here we go.
Here's Daniels. Open man is Samuel, complete. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down.
19-18.
A gain of 9 yards.
Daniels with a give to Krosky-Merritt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake. Daniels on the RPO. He'll keep it himself. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
That's good for a Washington 1st down.
A run inside, Krosky-Merritt. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Daniels. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 20-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves its sticks.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Krosky-Merritt. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now Daniel's going to keep it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Let's go. Go.
Daniel's going to try to sneak. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Come on, come on. Ready.
Daniel's going to try to sneak. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1.
Viking 18. Ready.
Play action, now it's Daniels. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jaden Daniels taking it in from a yard out. And the Commanders are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Moody good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Given 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we, talking to him. He's got it at the 15. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
It's a gain of 35. That's another Packers first down. First and
throwing. Love. That's hauled in by Musgrave for the touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Packers have taken the lead. McManus's point after is good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The drive begins with a carry by Krosky-Merritt. And taken down just shy of the 40. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
4 yards on the pick.
Now Daniels.
Second and 6.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up fourth down.
Daniels going to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this is going to be recovered by a member of the offense. But whistles are going to blow the play dead. Since it was fourth down, a fumble cannot be advanced by another player. But fortunately, they will have enough to keep the first down. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Clock runs, less than a minute to go in an entertaining first quarter of play. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Deebo Samuel, 29 yards. And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one up. Moody good with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden, 65 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Hey, check that. Street. Check out.
They go play action. Daniels slings this deep from McLaurin. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. To the air goes Daniels. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in.
And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Austin Eckler, 25 yards. And the Commanders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Moody good with the extra point. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing.
That's a gain of 7.
To throw now. Here's Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
White.
Love now. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Matthew Golden, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers have moved out in front.
So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
Hold the set.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Zach Ertz, the man in motion. To throw is Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Up the middle, Krosky Merritt. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 46 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
That's good for a Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to Krosky Merritt on first down. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Cougar 19. Buffalo 2.
Daniels looking to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Back to throw. Daniels. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Jake Moody now on for the field goal. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick here is good. And that'll bring them back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today,
got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Wiley, 42 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. McManus's point after is good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And he wisely will throw that one away.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try and do this himself. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. And points on their first 2 possessions, a touchdown and a field goal, but this time, defense stands strong.
Would you say that things maybe are trending now in the right direction for them?
Better than drives 1 and 2.
There's no doubt about it. Now maybe they can exhale a little bit, gather themselves, and really get back into this game.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short.
Let's go next.
Love looking to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Love. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And it will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Luke Musgrave with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
Commanders 24.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Oh, good return up past the 30.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And now they'll shift things around. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Deebo Samuel with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Now Moody for the PAT. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. To pass, here's Jordan Love. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here we ready.
To throw again on 2nd down. Love. He's going to let it go again. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Packers are able to extend their lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that will make this a 19-point game.
To kick off for Green Bay.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Now Daniels going to keep it.
to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
First down, Washington.
Off play action. Daniels looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back.
And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down, but a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll look to throw now on first down. It's complete to Brown, right side. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35-yard line. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down.
At the 33-yard line.
Get it! 70.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Tight defense there on 3rd down, but what a product of good coaching and even better execution because he realized he's in field goal range. No sense forcing anything, and he made sure he didn't.
On 4th down, Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
That's another Washington first down. First and goal at the 2.
Krusky Merritt, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, Daniels. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Back to throw, Daniels. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. And the defense, Charles, they bent a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them out of the end zone, not give up the touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here's Love. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Hey, green, white, 45, white. Black Ultra. Hut, hut.
Love from his end zone on 3rd down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10.
Now he's going to step up and run. Now this throw deep to Kraft.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Ready, right.
Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And incomplete on the deep ball.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Quality coverage that time to slow down what's been the main source of offense against them thus far. Got to find a way to slow down that ball in the air.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports.
Oh, good-looking return set up here.
And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Taking a shot for Samuel. And it's intercepted.
And the Packers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
Ready? Cut back in. Cut.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington.
A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Commanders take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Moody good with the extra point.
And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he whips that one incomplete there.
2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Love. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Trey Amos on the coverage.
Let's go. 30 smash. Red. Hut, hut.
Looking to throw. Love. He'll try and do this himself. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
That's good for a Packers 1st down.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
That's taken in by Kraft.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 25 yards that time.
Strike, 52 blaster.
1st and goal at the 7-yard
Watch out now,
line.
50 Fury. Ready?
Here's Jacobs. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Jacobs again.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Josh Jacobs with his second touchdown of the afternoon. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. McManus's point after is good. And that will make this a 19-point game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
And this throw will be intercepted. Inside the 10. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. And I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home.